Josh, you're looking damn sexy. Just talking to myself in the future.
Have you seen that guy that'll draw dinosaurs and he's like, and they're like
Hi,
just super,
welcome back.
They're super animated dinosaurs.
No, it's a smorgasbord of content, you know.
Yeah, for your lunch hour.
Please send us your stories. We love judging people.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be liquidating everything me and my wife own.
Please read this. Obviously I'm a girl.
Cool mode activated.
Oh, I see you. You got hit by the emergency. Speaking of talking.
Screw you, homophobe.
New episodes Tuesday and Friday.
Hey guys, welcome back. What are we doing today?
Reading Reddit stories.
Woo! All right, yeah, but welcome back to the podcast. We are returning to our more formal format of reading Reddit stories. Of course, we're gonna, sit here and giggle and talk here for a little bit before we get into it. So,
I don't know how much giggling there's going to be today.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if you tuned in last week. We agreed to do the most heinous stories.
oh yes, we did.
I will say.
Did you find one? Your response?
I'm
Words.
looking right
opens
now.
Google as you
I'm
say
opening
this.
Reddit right now.
Cool.
Oh,
Here,
let-
I've got one you can read.
All right, bet.
Let me say this though, just to preface this.
Am I the devil
I
tap
laugh
stab,
at
though?
horrible things, not because it's funny, because I'm laughing about how insane
Yeah.
stuff is. So if it seems like I'm weird for laughing at a certain part, it's not because I'm like, haha, that dude's dead. I'm like, it's just crazy that
Yeah, definitely.
someone pushed him off a roller coaster.
I think we are blowing the lines, but let's get the funny stuff out of the way first. How are you guys doing?
Let's giggle, you
Yeah.
know?
The
Let's be silly little
on
lads.
the topic of starting like new shows and crap, the started Yellow Jackets.
I've heard of it.
The girlfriend introduced me to it, and it's about this like
The girlfriend kind of got me.
the
Shout out the Pokédex episode. That was you, wasn't it?
it was no, but the
entries.
number 507. But no, it takes place in the 90s. It's all fictional story. I think there's a rumor it's based on a true story. It's not. It's this high school soccer team. They take a flight to like the national game, and their plane crashes in the mountains. And it's based off like the Andes Mountains, where the guys crash landed, survived, and then ate the dead people.
Yeah.
It's like that, but like the teenage girl version of that. And they're like varsity jackets are yellow, hence like the name.
Gotcha.
And like it starts off kind of like we gotta find fresh water and stuff, and then it's like completely gore. Like you see like a girl break her leg and the bone just breaks straight out of her leg.
Sick. They start eating each other?
Huh.
They get all Donner Party in that John, dude.
Dude, it is.
Nom 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 nom.
It is maybe besides The Walking Dead, the goriest TV show.
Did you ever watch The Boys?
Yeah. I'll give them credit. At least The Boys, it's kind of like super speed, someone explodes. This one, it's more like ripping, like way more brutal. That's all quick. You hit someone with laser vision, they just explode.
I will argue the newest season of The Boys is
That's-
pretty wicked.
Yeah,
Is
dude.
it season 4?
The one thing I think about from The
I don't know if it's
Boys
4.
is when I don't remember because I've just seen like bits and pieces, but the scene where Homelander, all the people were yelling at Homelander, and he's just like zzz, and they all just fall in half.
That's a vision.
That's crazy.
He
It's like
like
a
wants
dream.
to do that. He doesn't actually
Okay.
do it.
But that's crazy though.
It is crazy. There is a scene in The Boys. Spoiler alert: the most recent season. It's 3 or 4, but
I think it's
Homelander goes back to like the people that like raised him,
Uh-huh.
and like the lab. They're still continuing to do it, and he like one by one kills everybody that like tortured him as a kid. Like
he lasers a
one
guy
guy.
in the dick.
Yeah. So like they put him in like this oven to like test him when he was younger to like see if he could resist heat.
Yeah.
He cooked the guy that made him go in the oven alive, like killed them all the same ways that he was tortured. And then one guy, he just grabs him by the neck and the head and rips him in half. It's actually kind of disgusting.
Damn.
And it was a practical effect. It wasn't CGI.
I'll give a lot of credit for shows. But the Yellow Jackets, it has Ella Purnell in it, who's great in
yes.
Fallout. It has Sylvie Thatcher, who was in the girl in the Boba Fett TV show.
She's also, Ella Purnell is in the Arcane series,
Yes, which is also great.
which I don't watch because I don't watch cartoons.
Because he's weird.
What I do watch though is Daredevil. Daredevil update. Burr, burr, burr.
Get the horn sound effect.
It was okay.
Only okay?
It was okay.
Okay.
Nothing to write home about.
I was talking to Josh before we started filming. They did reshoots for the season.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first episode where you can clearly tell that this was the original idea.
Okay.
I got you.
Like they did a good job of making the reshoots tie into it,
Mm-hmm.
but the actor that plays White Tiger passed away, so they kind of write his character off pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the guy in Moon Knight?
No.
You remember like in Moon Knight where he's fighting all like the guy on the horse?
In the show?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like he saves like the girl and they're all like the jousting like sand pit kind of thing. He does that like jump kick and the cage turns to the moon.
Oh, it might be, but I don't think so.
No, but the guy who was on the horse, he was a Disney. He played him, then he died. So to write him out, you see him like die out in the fog.
Yes. I don't want to butcher his name.
Camar de los Reyes.
But he plays White Tiger,
R.I.P.
and they kind of like just get him out pretty quick.
Well, yeah.
Not really spoiling anything, but they tease the Punisher.
It's punishing time.
Pretty excited
Yeah.
about Punisher. They've been doing it the whole season, which is cool. But this episode was super like really court heavy. Like the whole episode almost takes place in court.
The guy from Suits shows up.
Very little action. Some jaw dropping like court moments though.
A lot of people like the court stuff in Daredevil.
I loved the court stuff because, I don't know, you don't ever really get to see the alter ego. Like in a Batman movie, you don't really ever see the Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see Batman.
Yeah.
So I thought it was neat to see Matt kind of be Matt and like have to outwit. And the whole trial, not without giving too much away, is about he's essentially defending a vigilante, and you can tell because of where Matt is in his life, he's kind of set aside Daredevil. So he's almost doing it as if it were him. Like being a vigilante isn't a bad thing.
I got
Like
you.
he's defending himself without saying, "Look, I'm Daredevil." I thought it was neat. It was good though. It was okay. It's definitely, and I mean this in a good way, it's the worst of the 3 episodes.
Okay.
Well, I feel like you gotta like have at least some plot point to build up the character.
Yeah, definitely. I think that they're setting up the Punisher stuff because the Punisher stuff was included in the reshoot. So I think there are some scenes in
That's my phone.
Oh.
there's some scenes in this episode that were reshot, probably thinking out loud on it, because I don't think John Bernthal was originally a part of the project.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he's teased in there a little bit, I kind of liked. I saw a bunch of people clipping it and put it on Twitter and TikTok saying that they teased Miles Morales' dad. No, they didn't.
It was just a black cop.
Matt Murdock references Mr. Morales, but if you recall, Miles' dad's last name is Davis. So
Smart guy.
you're wrong.
Smart guy.
That's all I have to say.
You were referring to Miles himself.
Yeah, it was Miles, Mr. Cop Boy.
Cop boy.
Yeah, that's all I have to do for that.
Say, you ready to literally have the most depressing episode of Artie the Asshole?
Did you find something?
I mean, it's not Are You the Asshole, but it's under the r/true unpopular opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let it
We
ride.
can still judge them.
Okay. It really ties into Josh's story last week, but I think it takes it up
You want to
Okay.
to
start
the
it
next
then?
peg. Sure.
We go for it?
Here we go.
All right. So, for today, last week, Josh brought a very good story.
Well, technically a bad story. But
Well, yeah, it was bad, sorry. A very bad story about this interesting fella and a Pokédex. This week, I'm going to double down on that theme.
Oh, no. Double.
That's probably not the best way to say it.
Were
But
you a big fan of that theme?
no. But I just
Oh my God.
I just find these fellas interesting.
I don't want to cut you off, but you broke the record for most F-bombs that episode.
Oh, dude, I don't doubt it. That
You were pissed.
I was yeah. Anyways, this does not come from the Am I the Asshole subreddit. This comes from the True Unpopular Opinion Reddit. This was posted 2 months ago, and this is under the sex, gender, and dating tag.
Gotcha.
Anime waifus are going to become increasingly popular because real women are nothing close to what men really want to date and never were.
Facts.
Because bars.
Because
Bars.
cause Reddit, man. Cause Reddit.
No, that's real.
That is-
Imagine.
I'm saying
I'm
this.
like, yeah, man, that's real. Fast forward to me sleeping on the couch tonight.
Yeah, not the asshole. Next.
This is unpopular opinion?
Yeah, right.
I
Been
think,
banished to the couch for what? 2 months? No.
No, that's not fair.
dude, I love the shit like that because people defend it so hard.
Yeah. Well.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
crazy.
He has.
Oh wow, this is a lengthy story.
He has
Over.
3 edits on
Okay.
this as well.
Let's go.
So, I already know a few people will misunderstand or read in between the lines and see things that I did not say.
Huh?
That's a great way to start this.
Yeah.
It's like, don't misconstrue my words. But I do big care,
True. Me too.
as
Just bars.
everyone will see.
Big cat me like
Guys,
that.
I promise that's how it's actually written down.
Me no
and
like women.
Not just me
Did
reading.
his waifu type it up?
I will say your reading has drastically improved over this season.
Thank goodness. I had to lock in, guys.
Character development.
He's about to have the
I
worst
started
reading
Adderall.
episode of all time.
Yeah, right. As everyone will see, I am right in a few decades or so anyways.
Okay.
What is happening?
The reality is that what men want from a relationship and what women are willing to give are not just compatible.
Okay.
People are quick to say that men are owed nothing from women, and they are all right. But if men cannot get what they want, why would they bother improving themselves or dating women at all?
This is just an
If they're
insult.
not gonna get what they want.
This guy is in line for the Tesla sex robot.
He's sitting there like,
Like metaphorical animal type.
Yeah.
his Discord kitten didn't freaking stand
Her
back
back.
today, right? Instead, they would find some alternative to get what they want. Which is
Porn's
why
a thing.
anime waifus, sex dolls, and other things are becoming an increasingly popular source of male affection.
Now would be a great time for that, campus tour to come by.
Right?
Yeah.
This one's pretty good too.
Or a Blue Chew ad.
You having trouble with the payment, fellas?
And men are quitting society
Damn right.
more and more, right? I rage quit this morning, man.
I'm done.
I
I want to do nothing more than just freaking sit and jerk it.
just want to join.
One of one.
I think the indie community would like to have a word. Where outfits that are uniquely them are innocent and cute and sexual with them. Respect them for just being them, attracted to them, etc. Just a type of femininity that real women do not have at all.
Ouch.
Right?
Wait,
They-
he's saying this about waifus?
He's saying that they have more of a femininity
They're
than,
more of a-
than real
more-
women. Yeah,
More of
right.
a way
So
to
the
go.
artificial women are more women than the natural
real women. Yes.
I'm gonna say you're not
Okay.
really helping your case when you have an anime shirt on.
Okay.
Man, this fleshlight is
You-
super real.
you wrote
Yeah, I
this.
know. Man, This fleshlight's so real.
Oh my gosh.
They do not expect you to earn money or be confident. They love you for you.
The Nami fleshlight.
The KFC.
The body
flashlight.
pillow. No.
Have you seen that one?
Colonel Sanders.
Kentucky Fried Coochie, man.
Yeah.
They love your hobbies. You do not have to be worthy of them.
What the
You were born worthy.
Okay, Thor.
Right? You do not get shamed. You do not have to hit the gym.
Who hurt this?
You do not
This
have
guy.
to be masculine. You do not have to buy dates, deal with all the rejection. You can cry to them without it getting used against you. You can escape all the people trying to change you, etc. Maybe you're just the problem. Something that a real woman will never be able to compete against at all, especially when modern women have no interest in being what men want at all. Ugh,
You don't-
liberals.
You don't have to bathe.
Right? I expect waifus and such to get more and more popular with time. Eventually, even men who are very, very successful will start choosing to stay single and look for alternative methods to get what they want instead.
When was this written?
2 months ago. In the year of our Lord 2025. Like, not to be rude, but take this dude out back and put him down like a sick horse. I mean,
Is that it for the main story?
I got like 3 more sentences.
Gotcha.
We are already exponentially headed that way, really. Even in the past several years, men have dropped out more and more. And when love bots advance enough to be worth it, I expect marriage.
I expect marriage.
Birth rates and dating to tank even more rapidly. We are quickly approaching a shakeup as big birth control.
Wait, that
Is
was
here.
that was I expect marriage, birth rates, and what to tank? But why did he phrase it? I expect marriage.
I don't know.
Read it again.
I expect marriage, birth rates, and dating to tank even more rapidly.
Oh my gosh.
Can you not marry a robot? I'm just kidding. We are quickly approaching a shakeup as big as birth control here, and
Huh.
most are just in denial of it. I think this dude took a shitload of meth and then
Sounds
wrote
like
this.
He honestly sounds like he balled out on a Christmas gift for his girlfriend, and then she dumped him, and now he's just resorting to the Lubriderm and tissues.
And he's just
Straight to the pillow.
He's loathing in his parents' basement right now.
You know they say if you put it in the microwave,
Well, if you sit on your hand long enough and then pull it
Hey.
out, it feels like something
Hey,
else.
hey, what do you think his jerkmate rank is?
oh dude, top 10 in the world.
What was it, like platinum,
Like Jerkmeister or
Yeah.
something like that.
something stupid. The Emerald Edger. That's a real thing.
The thumbnail is
Yes.
gonna go absolutely crazy for this.
Yeah, just do the jerk.
I just got an AT&T limited time offer.
Me
Not-
too.
Not now.
These
Oh, that's-
comments are so good.
That is fun. People are just absolutely dogging on him.
I
Yeah.
almost feel bad making fun of him because it's just
I
like
don't.
I don't.
you're so hurt.
Therapy, man.
Yeah, I mean,
it works really well.
But
yeah,
not with a woman therapist.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's gotta be
obviously
a waifu therapist.
Yeah, man. I need
My VTuber therapist.
I need Iron Mouse to be my therapist.
My VTuber.
My VTuber therapist. Yeah, dude.
That's so
That
stupid.
VTuber concert where where
I thought you said those
and then he
VTuber
shows his
concerts.
eyes and everyone freaks
Yeah,
out.
it sounded like that.
Wait, what is it?
You said VTuber cons,
Oh.
and it sounded like you just dropped a crisp C-bomb.
No. Their concerts kind of crack me up.
What are again, they just don't get on.
It's just like a big display screen.
VTubers are kind of just silly in
Yeah.
general.
I don't get the appeal.
I think they're creative,
I respect
but-
the hustle, but
But
just-
you're enabling people like this.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
thi-
make
this is your
content and
audience.
don't show your face. Easy enough.
Dream did it, and look at him.
Right? His career's gone downhill
I
since
tried.
he showed his face.
Well, to be fair, he did touch.
I tried.
Yeah, he did.
He touched.
They have a Minecraft YouTuber that has it.
touched.
He touched.
He touched.
Anyways, our edits.
Yes.
My favorite is that the second one it's titled Edit Edit.
But it's the first one.
Man, lots of people are taking this personally for some reason.
What do you think?
Also, why would men not interested in real women care if they're attracted to real women or not? Dude, okay. I'm starting to think that like this is like AI or like rage bait posted.
It has to be.
Because there's no way this is this bad.
I would.
I'm not going to have to continue talking to 20 plus people at the moment. I think this might blow up. Apologies if I don't get the chance to reply to you. Okay. And it did blow up. LOL. I guess people dislike the truth.
Dang.
No, this is real.
Yeah, he firmly believes all of
This
this.
is real.
And some people just can't handle the truth.
This is the guy that banned us from Am I the Asshole subreddit.
They think shooting the messenger will prevent the issue they're talking about.
What are you, some martyr?
Right? He's like, guys, I'm a martyr for this cause. I am sure empty shame attacks, personal attacks, saying they say things they did not say, and other unless stuff aimed at the messenger speaking facts will do something. Ah well.
Oh well.
Yeah, preach, king.
Oh well, cause bars.
All well, cause bars.
You hit him with the oh
Holy,
well.
that's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that right?
That's it.
Not the asshole.
Oh, 100% not.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, have you seen Sasha from Attack on Titan? Just saying.
Now that I think about it,
When Annie turned into the
I
Titan,
might watch anime.
Yeah, super
Step on me.
super
That's what I'm saying.
unbased opinion. I agree with this guy. I'm just kidding.
I might start watching anime, guys.
Yeah, what's the appeal?
If it changed this guy's life like this,
Dude, Jordan
maybe
goes,
I need it.
Right.
Jordan goes, watches his first anime, comes back, just gained
With a body pillow.
70 pounds, nose
With a
ring,
body pillow.
My neck beard just fully comes in all of a sudden. And I just smell like Burger King.
Burger King.
and Mountain Dew Code Red.
You drink my Mountain Dew?
Let me smell.
Let me smell your breath.
Let me smell your breath. Yeah.
My stomach hurts.
So.
That's good. That was a good one to.
Yeah.
That was a good one to kick us off.
Yeah.
I liked it.
So I don't know. Get a life.
Yeah.
I think you're saying, I
That's
don't
a
know.
rating.
Not the other.
Get a life, buddy.
Oh,
The,
My phone, sir.
what I do?
it's fun.
I think it's something.
Oh,
Oh yeah, pal.
you'll have to come get it. Sorry.
We're kind of pressed for time today, so I'm going to kind of go through this relatively quick. It is, am I the asshole for refusing to speak to my sister after she tried to fix my disabled son behind my back? This was, quick backstory, this story was deleted off Am I the Devil? And when people were asked, what's the worst story you ever heard on Am I the Asshole? Someone said this story, but you couldn't find it. And I found a Twitter account who screenshotted everything, and I have it here.
Bless them.
Right. Shut up, Twitter.
I, 38-year-old
Yeah,
female,
never mind. Screw you, Elon.
have a son, Leo, who is 5, who has a rare neurological disorder. Leo is nonverbal, has difficulty with motor skills, and has developmental delays. Despite these challenges, Leo is an incredibly happy child, always smiling and enjoying the world in his own unique way. I've always loved him for who he is, and I built my life around making sure he has everything he needs to thrive. My sister, Alice, who's 42, has always been one of those people who think she knows best about everything. She's never been subtle about her opinions on how I should fix Leo, constantly suggesting bizarre treatments or diets. I've always politely declined, explaining that Leo's condition is not something that can be fixed, and that we love him exactly as he is. Recently, excuse me, Alice offered to take Leo for the weekend so my husband and I could have some time to ourselves. I was hesitant, but thought maybe she was trying to bond with him, so I agreed. 2 days later, I went to pick him up, and Alice seemed weirdly upbeat. I went inside and noticed Leo wasn't in his usual happy mood. He was lethargic and seemed unwell. I asked Alice what had happened, and am I going through? I was really confused. She said, "Oh, I took him to go get fixed." I was confused, and I pressed her for more details. That's when she casually mentioned that she took Leo to a specialist she found online. Apparently, this specialist was some sort of unlicensed quack who claims that he can reverse neurological disorders with a combination of extreme sensory deprivation, herbal harassment treatments, and detox procedures. Alice admitted she had taken Leo to this man's clinic for a 2-day session, which involved placing Leo in a dark room for hours, forcing him to drink some kind of foul-smelling concoction and subjecting him to realignment therapy, which turned out to be this man stretching out and manipulating Leo's limbs and joints for hours. I was horrified and demanded to know why she would do something so reckless and dangerous. Alice just shrugged and said she was tired of seeing me enable Leo's condition, and she was only trying to help. She then had the audacity to say, "At least I'm doing something instead of coddling him like you do." I immediately took Leo to the hospital. He was severely dehydrated, and the doctors were furious when they heard about what happened. They said these treatments Alice subjected him to were life-threatening and abusive. Leo had to stay in the hospital for observation. I was livid. I confronted Alice, and she had the nerve to call me ungrateful and saying how she sacrificed her time. The family has now taken sides. My parents and relatives are calling me cruel and saying Alice did her best and that I'm simply overreacting. They're saying I should forgive her because she was just trying to help in her own way. My husband is furious and wants to cut off everyone who's siding with Alice. He also wants to file a police report for child abuse. Alice is playing the victim, posting on social media about how I'm unreasonable and preventing Leo from getting the treatment he needs. She's garnered a ton of sympathy from her friends because they have no idea what actually happened. Last bit here. I blocked her on everything, but now people are calling me cold-hearted and dramatic, wanting me to go non-contact with my sister. Am I the asshole for refusing to forgive my sister after she tried to fix my disabled son behind my back and endangered his life?
No.
That is probably the worst story.
I wonder why it got pulled down.
I think it was more two reasons, I think. One is I don't think in the violence you allowed to use real names. Just Alice, Leo, so I think that was an issue. And two, like, you hear about, like, well, if your kid is disabled, just tell them to stop. Like, that's what you hear most people say, but, like, I looked it up because I was curious. Putting someone with that kind of, like, disorder in a deprivation tank, like, it does, like, brain damage. And then when they said they were stretching his limbs, my first thought was, like, the medieval thing.
Yeah, like quartering.
And it was like, no, that's real. Like, even the
horrible.
the doctors were in. Well, not that they were like doctors were trying to like find this guy to be like this is malpractice. I know, real Debbie Downer from.
Yeah, that's complete contrast from the mood we were having.
Well, we were talking about trying to find like the worst
Yeah.
stories. It's because what gets me apart not only is that in itself bad, the fact that the sister was like, I told you, you were reading me some stories before. I said the worst kind of people are the people that don't even have a shred of doubt of being like, maybe
I was helping.
Maybe I am the asshole for this. Maybe I'm not. It's like,
Yeah.
no, they firmly believed I was helping. I'm in the right. You're crazy for not doing it earlier. I'm going to turn the whole family against you. I think that does beat Funeral Story for me.
It didn't get as visceral of a reaction, but
Well, because at least the Funeral Story is just so crazy.
Yeah.
well, that was actually this is the physical abuse of a child versus like the mental mind, boggling situation that was the funeral thing.
Mhm.
Like it was physical between two people, whatever. One of them, the boyfriend was, already dead. So like there was no like emotional weight there, but I don't know.
But just last thing, whenever I said a comment said this was the worst story they did, it had 14,000 upvotes, and that is the most I've ever seen anything be upvoted.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So hopefully,
Alice is the a-hole.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not the asshole because it's the sister asking if she's the asshole.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she's not.
I
But
hope Leo's all right.
yeah, for real. That's
Shout out to Leo.
tough.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
tough.
The
That was old Twitter too, so it's at least been what, 2 years now?
minimal.
Oh,
Ready to close this out?
yeah.
Hopefully, there's some kind of joke silver lining to bring
No,
us
yeah.
back.
I honestly might have you beat. Mine
Ho
was pretty bad. That's all I was able to do the entire time you were reading was like, mine might be worse.
Oh, I'm excited in the worst way.
So I ran a few by Josh before we started, Nick, because you weren't here yet. So, because I had like 2 or 3 different stories. This one's titled, I cheated on my wife while she was pregnant and she won't take me back.
It's
This
so
comes
crazy.
from 2 Hot Takes subreddit, but it was in Am I the Devil?
Yeah.
So I found it. I want to start off by saying that I found out my wife posted to this sub and she will no longer speak to me, so I am here to try and get her to talk to me.
Through Reddit.
I cheated on my wife when she was pregnant twice and then did it again stupidly after she gave birth to our son. I was stressed and the coworker was there. We got to talking about life and how hard her divorce was.
Oh, this guy sucks.
She's been lonely. I've been feeling lonely. My wife was bedridden and I needed someone to talk to because my wife was always asleep. She just wasn't feeling well enough to act like a wife.
Maybe she's pregnant, you chotch.
Chotch.
My wife won't speak to me or text me whenever I try to talk about us. She just completely ignores me unless I talk about our son, and all the time she won't even text me. She communicates with me through her mother.
I wonder why though.
Yeah, right?
Her mother threatened to call the police and I came by. So I have no way, and I can't come by anymore, so I have no way to reach her except through phone or me making my case here and pleading with her to just talk to me. This is where I personally found it to get really gross.
Here's the turn.
Has anyone been in this situation before, and what can I do to make her forgive me?
Make her forgive you.
She told me that she doesn't tolerate cheaters, and I had a lapse of judgment. Shout out Logan Paul. And I made a mistake, and I want to fix it and work on it. Steph, if you're reading this, I'm so sorry, and will do whatever to get you back. I love you.
Oh, Steph.
I'll buy you whatever.
Oh, no.
I'll never leave the house again.
That's
Just come back
insane.
home and stop the divorce. I won't sign the papers.
Ew.
What a sad, sad man.
Yeah. Is that where it ends?
That's where it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
that's
lord.
just that dude is sad as hell.
Oh, was there a question? Am I the asshole? How is...
Because you said it was off
It was off 2 hot takes, but it was under Am I the Devil?
Okay.
Okay, well that makes sense. Well, he's obviously, we're doing the normal format. Definitely an asshole.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh.
And then one of the comments was actually super crazy. I cut half of it off. Stephanie, save a copy of this post, and whenever you doubt that you're making the right choice, just reread it to remind yourself that if anything ever happens,
Yeah.
just being tired dealing with this guy's bullshit is enough.
Like I think the very beginning set this whole thing up perfectly on why he's just bullshitting. He's like, oh, I was lonely
Yeah.
and it was just hard. So, I didn't want to cheat on my wife, but I
3
totally
times.
slept with this other woman because
3 times.
I was lonely 3 separate times. But I didn't mean to sleep with this woman
Lonely is such a dumb
3
excuse.
times.
Lonely is a dumb excuse, especially when you've got a child the 3rd time. 2, if I'm giving you the absolute the most insane amount of the benefit of the doubt, how are you going to do it when you're a dad?
Yeah.
Well, it's like at that point, like if you are,
I can't fathom cheating on somebody.
you shouldn't.
I can't.
I feel like you shouldn't be. I feel like he should just turn into a form of like child support. Not to be. He should just not be involved in the daughter's life or anything like that. Because I mean, it's
I don't
clear that
understand-
he doesn't respect his family, his wife, his daughter, anything like that.
Right.
So.
I don't understand how you're going to disrespect what it means to be married, but then want to be married,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
cry about being not married.
Yeah, and then it's almost like your actions have consequences.
Right.
Damn!
I just thought it was crazy. Has anyone been in the situation before, and what can I do to make her forgive me?
Oh yeah, all the time, man. I mean,
That was the
This-
sentence where I was like,
Like
whoa.
I think this person's just like a sociopath.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just I give him, I don't have any respect for him, but like at least he had the factor to be like, oh, I messed up. Doesn't excuse any behavior, and I don't think he deserves forgiveness. But
It definitely takes a level of like, that's probably his biggest quality here, is that he was like,
one thing.
look, man, I messed up. I'm going to say it here. But
It's also like
the way you said it, it doesn't feel like you meant it.
right, and he was doing like bare minimum of
Yeah, it was
Apologizing
literally
too.
like 3 excuses in the first paragraph. I was lonely. My coworker was there.
Yeah, oh yeah, that right there. My coworker was there. The most insane sentence of the day.
I mean,
Well, I don't know.
My
stretching
wife,
a 5-year-old's
Yeah,
lips.
yeah. Second most.
The
yeah, I thought it was just kind of gross.
you definitely, that's like the definition of I think of like a cheater.
Yeah,
Someone
it's
who
just-
does
it's
it
just-
and then just like, no, but
No,
Slimy.
no, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
love you. Take
I didn't mean to make this conscious decision.
Please take me back.
Who are you?
The asshole of the week.
You guys are tied, man. I don't know. You guys are gonna need to play rock paper scissors.
Rock paper scissors.
Cause like
You want to do just asshole of the
No.
week?
Wait, we could be ass cheeks of the week.
that's really good. I like that. Ass cheeks of the week.
Let's go.
Oh boy, making a thumbnail for this is not going to be good. I could see you in the Zoom meeting like preview.
Oh yeah.
Enter meeting password. Nick has an interview like in 4 minutes. So
Oh wait, you're doing it over Zoom?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get out of here so Nick can go get a job.
yeah,
Maybe.
No.
We'll see.
Positive
Yeah,
affirmations.
I'm gonna get that shit.
All this negativity.
You're a very
Nick's getting
likable
a
human
job.
being, and
Thank you.
they'll see that in your personality.
I'm gonna get butt naked, and that'll get me the job.
Yeah.
I would-
Blazer on. Dick
I would
out.
hire you. I would hire you. Tie, nothing else.
Oh,
I would hire you. Anyway,
oh no, my camera's starting to sag.
thanks for watching.
We'll make it more nice and wholesome next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we bring the nicest stories next time.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd
yeah.
be
We'll just
We'll-
find some wholesome stories.
Am I the angel? That's
We'll,
where all
let's
the nice
bring like
stories are.
like fart humor next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some humorous ones.
Yeah.
All
I'm bringing
right.
fart humor next week.
Well, thank you for tuning in this week. We will see you on a Tuesday or a Friday, I think.
Depends on where you are.
See ya.